All right, class. This is lecture continue from previous lecture. This focus on technological factor that influence technological framework that influence in the development of digital economy in China. All right, so those who has attended my previous lecture, so you have come across my detail, my profile. So repeat again an area of my interest and also a module which I have to share for those who are interested. Yeah, you just need to contact me via the phone number or the email, then we can discuss on the venue and also the date available. All right, let's we continue with the technological factor then influencing the digital economy development in China. Right, we can see there's three stages of growth in from technological perspective in China. Number one, between 1999 to 2005, that was an era of PC and broadband and also search engine were introduced. All right, what is PC? PC stand for personal computer. Yeah, it was so bulky. At the beginning, we have Siemens brand and also we have uh, yeah, some other brand, yeah, which is normally they were using a desktop and also tower types, yeah. Then come the second stage between 2005 to 2015. New mobile device were introduced with 5G technology. What is 5G? We will come across later, and also online payment. Then after wave 3, after 2015, then it was a boom in technology where 5G were introduced. Okay, you can see the term basic here. Basic, there is a term which we will focus in this lecture towards the end. What is BASIC? Yeah, so I keep it first. We will discuss when come. This is interesting term, yeah, BASIC. So follow my lecture till end where you will see what it referring actually. All right, internet gone through a fourth wave in China. Actually, beyond that, what is beyond fourth wave? I mention in a while. Okay, the first wave started in 1993, where PC and internet were introduced with a basic search engine. This is the era where Jack Ma was in America and he found that okay, there's no searching, no detail about China, no information about China when he searched on the platform. Then the second wave come in when at this era, year 1999 towards the end, Alibaba, this Jack Ma assembled his 17 of his friends and briefed them on his project. Then they started 1999. And they are lucky with second wave of internet were emerging that time. People will start to aware about the power of this internet and almost similar this towards the end of the second wave, online payment and logistic technology were introduced, which all heavily rely on the mobile uh, devices and also internet. Okay, after 2008 towards 2009, the third wave of internet, we see from the end towards the beginning of second wave itself, we saw the growth in number of internet user, yeah, population which relying on internet. Then come back to the wave 3, you can see the where mobile internet were introduced. Many mobile start to use a smartphone. They can access the internet, they can share web content, information, and so on. This is the era where the QR code were introduced and it further established in the fourth wave, yeah, where the artificial intelligence, Internet of Things were being introduced. At this era itself, number of user were rose towards 1 billion, yeah, 800 something million user All right. Then after fourth wave, actually we enter a fifth wave where we are talking about big data, we are talking about the cryptocurrency, we are talking about cloud computing and so on. All right. The first era of in back in 1995, Yahoo, they survived. This time they survived the bubble, .com bubble. Yeah, this is among others company which survived, and they introduced their uh, page with their search engine. Actually, what's the difference between page and portal? Yeah, page is just a single page which provide detail hyperlink to the other pages, but portal, when every single so many information were provided with hyperlink to another page, and when the number of hyperlink is tremendously high, that's where the original page were called as a portal. Yeah, a platform where you can have so many information in the screen. So to save the space, because limited, the interface is limited, that's why they come up with keyword that you can that can take you to another page which come with more detail. Yeah, this is the search engine era, and you can see in 1998, Apple, they come up with their first iMac. uh, it's a totally unique new way of presenting a computer. All right, so before this, we know computer was in the desktop, and also it come with the tower, or the CPU come in the form of desktop or tower. Yeah, they must become separate component. So now iMac, they come with one unit with so many sophisticated. Then in 2007, the iPhone were introduced. Now we are expecting iPhone 12. Today is um, 9 of September 2020. So we're expecting iPhone version 12 to be introduced. Yeah, so very soon they are coming to announce it. All right. 2012, there were approximately 380 million PC with internet user. Yeah, so and also around 388 million mobile user. And during this era, computer network. Okay, China Telecom, they started to provide services which is 3G service. 3G service is a basic network that allowed you to share basic document, yeah, simple document throughout the network. Then after 2015, the number will increase, mobile user will increase, and also technology, the network itself improved to 4G. Yeah, and within 3-4 years, in 2018, the number of internet user rose to 1.17 billion. Yeah, because why? The Through this few years period, they were educated, they were exposed to the technology. When they see this, the mobile technology actually benefiting them, so number of user increased significantly. All right. All right, so in 2013, Alibaba, they come up with the strategy, all in mobile. Yeah, they have the button, the icon that link them to the actual store. Yeah, because every citizen, they walk and they carry the device, the mobile device. So it becomes so effective tool to convey message and also to promote the product. Okay, so with the mobile device in hand, the Alibaba Group created a special in-house team to speed up the transaction of flagship C2C shopping, consumer to consumer, where it encourage the consumer to fully use this internet. Yeah, fully use the mobile device to why would they want to do exchange information, to share file, and so on and so forth. Yeah, even buying online. Then a technology QR come in and it diversified to extend where, like in Malaysia now during the COVID, wherever we go, we have a mobile application. We call it My Sejahtera, which we can use to record our attendance, our appearance to that place, so that if there is a case identified, then they can trace us immediately, right? And in business, for example, they are using QR to provide a detail about the product. Yeah, people can scan the QR and they can know the history about the, yeah. And in technological framework also, they play a role. Alibaba play a role to develop a solution on Alibaba payment system, which is compared to US. Yeah, in 2016, they have only 38 in US, but in Alibaba in China they have 120 payment system. Okay, so we call it payment solution. Yeah, with 1,000 transactions per second, mean the number of user on the broadband, the internet is very tremendously high. Yeah, and the computing power start from 2015, we can see rose to from 18 to 61 terabyte processed in 1 minute. What is terabyte? Yeah, um, one um, million, 1,000 gigabyte is 1 terabyte. 1,000 gigabyte is 1 terabyte. Okay, how big is gigabyte? 1,000 megabyte is 1 gigabyte. Then how big is 1 megabyte? 1,000 kilobyte is 1 megabyte. Then back to what is the size of 1 kilobyte? 1,000 byte is 1 kilobyte. Okay. What is 1 byte then? 1 byte, let's say you type character A, is a 1 byte. You type AB, it is a 2 byte. Okay, so that is a basic. So it shows that the ability to process 1 billion gigabyte per minute. So because the technology, okay, you can see here in 2016, Tencent is one of the company. They are all the founder all are from US based. Here they have experience working in US, and they copy. Remember the term leapfrogging? Yeah, they go to in USA, Silicon Valley. They learn, they work there, and they bring back in China the technology. So they apply the concept and technology back in China. Then they do a further research. That's why they improve the capacity, the power of this computer processing. Okay, yeah, it starts with technical challenges, but along the way, when there is a problem, sure there is a solution. So China population, China scientists, they are very good in, they are problem solver. When there is a problem, they do research, identify the solution, and fix it. All right. Remember I mentioned at the beginning earlier, my lecture in earlier parts, not in this lecture, that humans have an ability to imagine. Yeah, they have imagination. So with that imagination, whatever can come into imagination actually can be proven, can become a reality. Yeah, just name it. um, People can fly now. It was a dream, not just in the movie Iron Man can fly. Actually people can fly because they have a jet suit. Okay, a car can fly. Yeah, because you have imagination, you can imagine car can fly. So after that, people done a research, they can make a flying car, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So this is a data center for Alibaba business. Yeah, because the volume of data is too high, so Alibaba have to rely on their own data center. So they develop a large volume of business data processing, yeah, and one of the CTO, Chief Technical Officer in Alibaba, which is Wan Jian, yeah, he told Jack Ma, if Ali did not master technology in future, the rapid growth of industry will lead to the cost of IT infrastructure to bring down Alibaba. Because why? The traffic, the data is very costly. Yeah, you are relying on the people material, so you have to pay them. But that open eyes to Jack Ma, yeah, and Jack Ma come up with their own data center as a um, so they start to create their data center. But because the new technology come in by this time, which is wireless technology, so the infrastructure which the data center all are connected, and they are connected with computer outside there in virtual, yeah, without the physical network. They have a virtual connection. That's why they call it cloud, because you don't see the cable connecting the server with all this computer, right? This is in a wireless environment. That's why they call it cloud computing. All right. 2009, Ali Cloud was started because Jack Ma see the problem in future, yeah, and relying on customer, and customer can always sabotage you. Sorry, relying on the supplier, yeah, they can always sabotage you. So Ali Cloud was developed through try and error, yeah. Nobody can tell that time that how the cloud computing should look like and so on. But when there is a intention, sure there is a way, yeah, there's a mean. Okay. Jack Ma personally support the idea of Ali Cloud. Happen to be because he's willing to invest 1 billion yuan a year to make sure the cloud environment work well. So, and it happened to be, yeah. Now they are lucky because they have a very established their own business e-commerce platform. Okay. All right. Just now we were talking about basic. Basic is referring to blockchain technology, AI technology, artificial intelligence, yeah, security technology, Internet of Things technology, and also computing, the power of this computing. Yeah. So this is basically five dimension which are being penetrated and given focus during Alibaba e-commerce development process, the technological framework aspect. All right. They also set a goal to be a global leader in artificial intelligence by 2030. Now 2020, there's a 10 years to go. In India, there was one boy, Tamil Bakshi's name. He's 15 or 16 years old now. He's an expert in AI. He's talking about AI, and he's wrote a book about AI. And he's working with Google and will pay more than 1 million a year. Yeah, and he's saying that AI is still new. Yeah, we should not scared with AI. We should uh, know more detail AI and make use of it, yeah, in every aspect of life. And they also have AI well used in autonomous car, yeah. So, and they also focusing into together with the 5G to build a smart city, yeah. And they also focusing into medical imaging, yeah, medical imaging where you can do um, hologram form, so you can rectify what's the problem with the patient, yeah, without disturbing the original body, yeah. And they also focus into research on development of intelligent voice, yeah. So now we know is voice technology is evolved here, like Google Assistant. You can ask anything. Yeah, you will find answer. Alright, beside that, there's a facial recognition. So another company which is focusing to develop this, yeah, they are all under Alibaba group lah, yeah. They are direct or indirectly. They integrate all these for five, yeah, and different area. Okay, and facial recognition we know now are well established, well used in not only China, even in Malaysia. Okay, what is 5G? Compared to the first G in 2081, only voice call. You have text message in 1991 with 2G technology. Then 3G technology, you have internet access. You can share document and so on, basic document. Then 4G in 2008, where you can share video. This is the era where people start to share the video clip and so on. Yeah, and now we are talking about 5G smart home. Yeah, and not long ago I read a story about Donald Trump. He is focusing into developing of 6G. Yeah, so better than what have, because they don't want to use American technology and they want to develop better G. Yeah, so they are focusing into, they want to establish the 6G technology. Okay, 5G is on the horizon. Yeah, 5G definitely, from 5G technology evolve, knowledge evolve, people will find better way to increase the speed of this technology. But to build the infrastructure is very costly, because 5G you need a higher tower and also a different set of devices, yeah, to transmit and receive. That's why a bit slow in Malaysia, because company they have to invest in developing the infrastructure. All right, you can see the growth from 2020 to 2025. So this is the projection, yeah, increase in the. All right, beside that, you see here how the 5G actually can be used in driving, autonomous driving, in smart city, monitoring the safety and so on. And also you can do a remote operation for a patient. Yeah, so it's like real. So doctor like playing a joystick lah. Okay. And okay, Alibaba created an academy called Demo. Demo actually to focus on uncertainties. It start maybe a crazy idea in science and technology and start to do research on possibility of that to be commercialized. Yeah. Okay. They are focusing into dedicated to exploring the unknown through scientific and technological research and innovation. Yeah, so the driving force behind the academy is pursuit of betterment of humanity. They want to help human, want to make a better human and so on. Okay, so you can read it through to understand. Yeah, and this is the summary of technological factor. And as you can see in the slide, I don't need to repeat one by one. This is an area which they have to focus in developing the growth of this digital economy.